Ananay. Hi.
Hi, I'm Arora, and I'm the president and DSC for DSC and ASU this year.
And we're the Google Developer Student Club. So we were founded in 2019. We're one of 1,900 chapters in the world. So 4 years ago.
We did hop on too early, should I come back?
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm not actually in the club, so I think I just read that. My apologies, guys. Someone debated me.
So our goal is to bridge the gap between theory and practice. And we're here to teach you guys industry-leading software engineering skills. And the way we do that is through hands-on workshops. And hands-on workshops are the most critical part of our club. They're essentially our most important events. And what we do through our hands-on workshops is foster networking, collaboration, peer discussions. We want you to make, great friends in this club, learn from them, and advance further in your career through those. And some of the things that we focus on is individual attention, creating bite-sized, high-quality learning workshops, and so the way we do that is, well, we start with introing you to something new. It's an hour-long, bite-sized workshop, and it's twice a month. And the way we go about it is learning about the technology, build a project with it, and at the end of every workshop, we have trivia with a giveaway. So some of our previous workshops have included iOS app development, Firebase, which is a backend as a service by Google, and there is data structures and algorithms, Git, React, Node.js. So all these technologies just to get your feet wet with industry-leading software engineering skills. And then one of my favorite workshops was the iPhone app development workshop. Like, we had the biggest turnover for this one event, where people from different majors, non-computer science majors as well, came together. We made an app in 1 hour. People who never coded in their life before also ended up making an app in just 1 hour. And as you can see on the right, we made that app for the FIFA World Cup. And then we're going to talk about what we have for this semester. So those are some of the workshops we hosted before. Now we're going to talk about what we're hosting this semester.
So this year we have a bunch of topics planned out. The first is Intro to Android. Since we did iOS last time around, and the response was pretty great, so it made sense to cover the other platform, which is Android. So we are planning to do it with hopefully Kotlin, and there's another language we are going to cover. It's Start, and it has a framework, you may have heard of it, it's called Flutter. And it's kind of like React, it's cross-platform, and you can basically create one app for both platforms, and it's really interesting. And we hope to cover also intro to machine learning. As we know, ChatGPT is really popular. Everybody wants to learn more about AI and machine learning. So we are going to do an event right after intro to Android about fundamentals of machine learning. We're going to do a prototype walkthrough and implement a simple machine learning algorithm for real world use case in Android. And finally, we have to Rust, of course, since it's a popular systems programming language. And I think you guys would love it actually because it has a lot of cool features, and just knowing it is pretty cool nowadays. And for databases, we are actually going to cover MongoDB this year. This is also a popular choice for mobile app development. So, Firebase or MongoDB, we'll do a poll. We'll let you guys choose which one we want to do. And the DSC, data structures and algorithms, is actually a placeholder. We're going to have some guest speakers come in, and we can also like repeat one event, maybe like IELTS workshops if you guys want to do it again. And that's just a placeholder. And we're going to have much more events than this actually. So, and now for this year, we are starting a guest speaker series because this isn't what we did last couple of years, what we want to start doing now, because ultimate goal is to get internships and network with the industry partners and understand how actual software engineering teams work. And we have some really cool speakers lined up. We can't give out the names just yet, but keep an eye out for the announcements. And it's going to be a fun event. And we'll also be doing a resume database, so you guys can submit your resumes to maybe a Google form. We are yet to figure that out now. But once we have the industry speakers, we are going to work with the recruiter and share the resumes with them for, let's say, internships or full-time opportunities based on your preference, what you're looking for, and we might reach you out if they find it interesting. Next slide. Yeah. And we have one more announcement. So we also have a GDSC Poly chapter this year. It's actually started by Sepide Fala, and they're actually looking for a core officer team. So if you're interested in participating in club organizations and organizing more of these events, we'll try to make more openings as the semester goes through, but currently they are also looking for some officers. So feel free to reach out to them. We have their email. They are also public, but reach out to us if you need to. And this year we are also doing one more thing. We are creating an app, a GDSC app. And through this, we want to conduct all these planned activities. So we want to showcase projects that we do in these events, and put up event information, schedule, and logistics through it. And we also actually aim to showcase a few more hands-on projects, even in booths. So let's say this coming family weekend block party, we have actually one generative AI concept that's in progress that will be showcased this Saturday. So feel free to check out our booth. It's going to be near MU, and that's pretty good. And so if you want to check out how these workshops go actually, and do a step-by-step walkthrough, or just get a idea or make a feedback, so to speak, you can check out our YouTube channel. We live stream all of our events, and it's pretty good reasons.
Oh my god, these mics. So some of them are on our YouTube after we started streaming, so make note of our YouTube handle. Don't forget the ad symbol. And I guess now we're getting to the Q&A. So we just need a few minutes. In the meantime, they're going to come to your table.
Wait. So we have some food. We have cheese pizzas, 3 pepperonis, and some samosas. If anyone is lactose intolerant or has any dietary restrictions, please feel free to go ahead before and grab the samosas, because they're, I think, lactose free and gluten free. I think our officers can help you with that. And feel free to grab a snack and we'll do a Q&A session right after.
The food still comes to your table. To avoid long lines. I also want to give a shout out to Opportunity Hack, happening on October 7 and 8 here at ASU. Go to ohack.dev to know more about that. Yeah. Other than that, we're going to get started with the Q&A now. So, yeah. Okay, so Tren and I, we're going to be answering a bunch of questions today. Working in the industry, going through ASU, and if you have a question about professors and what to do, what not to do, we're here to help. So go to ascdsc.com/q, sign with your ASU email, and ask us a question. So let's get started on that.
Want to be here now?
So round of applause for the one and only Tren Black.
You guys don't have to do that. No, stop. Nope. We do not applaud. We're okay. Alright, guys, applaud. Damn, I missed the moment. I fucked that up.
Yeah, you did. Anyway.
Stick around for Ananay, actually. Look at this club. This is great.
Okay. Cool. Yeah, that's swear out a little bit. Let's get started.
No questions yet. Guys, and submit your questions. We're waiting for that.
You guys have questions of your own for us?
Yeah, right. We can get started with that. What are you guys up to now? And you guys graduated, right? So, like, give a brief background about what you guys are doing right now, and we'll go from there.
Cool. So, I did a 4+1 from ASU, computer science, which means I finished bachelor's and master's in 5 years. Over the summers, I interned at Apple, and now I work at a stealth startup in Phoenix, Arizona.
Okay. Yeah, I graduated in May. I studied pure mathematics. I don't know if that's like blasphemy to a bunch of CS majors, but I interned at Meta or Facebook or Instagram, same company, and I interned at Amazon. Now I do stand-up comedy mostly. I'm working at a company. I do have a software engineering job, but it's like a full remote, like, we all kind of work like an hour a day kind of job, keep it on the low. So that's been cool, and I have a puppy now. That's what I want to do.
You also have a stand-up comedy show coming up?
Oh, how crazy to bring that up. Yes, I do. What are you guys doing November 12th? Go to the next slide real quick. Yeah, go to Keynote, go to the next slide, and go to the next slide real quick. Yeah. Wow, really take a picture of that. Alright, guys, I got my own stand-up comedy show. I'm actually just here to promote that. I have no advice. I'm going to have advice. But if anyone here is a fan of stand-up comedy, or if you ever want to check it out, it's a lot better in real life than it is on Netflix. So you can consider scanning that QR code, buying a ticket, and yeah, it really help you come. That's it.
Cool. So you mentioned you had a puppy. What's he doing after graduation?
My puppy after graduation is deciding to get his PhD. He's going back to school.
Okay, good. So we have one more announcement. So there's a hackathon happening in ECG, October 7 and 8. It's from Opportunity Hack. It's a non-profit, actually run by ASU alums. And feel free to check out that hackathon. They have like really great prizes. And yeah, it's a totally hackathon, and you will present your solution. I think you're at Senita on the next day. And yeah, feel free to check that out. Cool. Cool. Let's see if there are any more questions. Is this the right?
anyone submitted a question yet?
Or we can do one thing. We have one more mic. If you have any questions, just raise your hand. One of our officers will bring the mic to you. Where do we have?
Okay. How did you guys get your internship positions at those companies?
I'll go first. So, I got my first internship through a friend. I knew some friends back home, some originally from India. I knew about a startup back home in India, and my friend got me an internship at Coding Box because I'd worked on one of the open source projects for them, and they just skipped the interview for me. But for Apple, of course, you need some internship experience. Some legend people get it in the first shot. For me, I had some projects related to Apple, which one of them is Sign with Apple, which is a Node.js library. And then I got an outreach from them to interview, and that's how I got my first internship.
Was Jess got her first internship or how got her last internships? I'll just answer them both. Alright, so here's how I started. I'm not recommending this, I'm just sharing my personal experience. My first internship was kind of a fake internship. You know, your friend and you make a startup, you guys both interned there. But that got me some initial interviews. Not recommending it, I'm just saying my personal experience. And then I applied to 400 companies after that, and I got an offer at this company called Esri during COVID. And then a week before it started, it got rescinded. It was taken away because it was just all canceled because of COVID. So that was my first internship, and then I left school for a year. But then I just kept applying internships. And that following year, I was practicing a lot of leak code, if you guys are familiar with that phrase. And I got pretty confident in that. And then that time around, I guess I was a junior. Technically, I wasn't even in school, but I guess I was a junior. And I think that helped a lot, just being an upperclassman. Because that time I got an interview from Amazon and Capital One, and then I ended up getting offers from both. And then after you have Amazon, it's a lot easier to get internships the following summer. I ended up getting Google, Facebook, Amazon, and DoorDash engineering.
Alright,
Cool.
Really cool. I had one more question.
Yeah.
So a lot of the members today are freshmen and sophomores.
How do you know that?
Yeah. So the way to get the first internship is to do projects, some interesting projects. So how can they find inspirations to what type of projects they should do? Something that catches the eye, or maybe something that helps them get their first internship, so to speak.
So for your first internship, I'll just go off of what I did and what my friends did. Is again a fake internship, or what you can do is contact friends, family that are looking for interns in their company, and but at the same time, make sure you have those skills. Such as web development or iOS development, anything that you know you can do with the job very well. And that's what our workshops are about. We want you to test the waters with every piece of technology so that you know what to do when starting out. You say you like iOS development, and then you can go home and try 10 more things, and then speak to someone who's looking for an iOS developer. Friends, family, anyone, I'm sure you'll find someone. And I think that's the best step to go about it, is make projects yourself, do our hands-on workshops if you need help, and then approach people you know.
So calculator app won't cut it.
No. That's CSE one. Okay, so how many freshmen here? Can we get a show of hands?
Pretty good, yeah.
Okay. How many sophomore? How many higher than sophomore? Cool. Okay, we have any more questions?
No. Okay.
So that the ASU kind of, but we have a question.
Wait, can I answer that question? It didn't come back to me. The project one?
Oh yeah.
I'm so unrespected up here. Are you guys seeing this? I have some real advice. I mean, that was real advice too. I have some advice about projects. Here's what I'll say about projects. Kind of just to build on what you were saying with the calculator app. I think the most important thing when making a project, the ones that look really good on your resume, is just solve a real problem. Like, don't make up a fake problem and then solve it. Like, actually find a problem. There's so many real problems, and find a way to solve it, right? Like, my first project, and this actually did give me some interviews, and it was in Hawaii, where I'm from, to get a license to do a road test appointment. It takes like 4 months to schedule, because it's just booked out 4 months in advance. So I made this website where it's constantly monitoring it, and the moment that a spot is dropped, it just immediately signs you up for that spot. So then I made that website, and I was like selling it to people, and all of a sudden you don't have to wait 4 months to get your license. You can get it like within a week, right? Real problem, actually solved, and interviewers just love hearing that you're doing real things in the world. So try to focus on that.
Cool. We have some questions here. 10, so we'll quickly go over those. Why did you decide to stay in Arizona? Honestly, I like this place. What do you think?
It's cheap.
Yeah, very fucking expensive, guys. Like, I'm gonna be honest, even if you're making like $40 an hour in the Bay Area, you're still broke. Yeah. So that's one of the reasons why we decided to stay in Arizona. And also, like, there's just a lot of noise in Bay Area. Like too many, like, tech people everywhere. Like, you need like a work-life balance at the end of the day. So yeah, we decided to stay in Arizona. And one of the things is, if you're doing a startup down the line, I think Arizona is the place to kind of be, because you'll be saving a lot of costs. And at the end of the day, I mean, it's not all tech people around you, you know? And you can always fly to San Francisco if you need that.
Yeah, I mean, I work full remotely. I'm gonna be in New York City like next week, so I'm just around. But I mean, as far as like a permanent staying place, you don't want to sign a lease in New York City. So my lease is here, so I always have a place to be. But yeah, also, like, I like a lot of people here. I made a lot of friends here, and I don't see much benefit of moving right now.
One of the things is you don't really need a car to be here. So
That's debatable.
I mean, where are you gonna go? Like
After
the desert or what?
So you don't go anywhere like after graduation?
No, I travel around, but like, you know, you don't need a car to do like for basic stuff, like going to grocery stores. If you're like living near Mill Avenue, for example.
Well, that's true about like Tempe, right? That's not true about all places.
Downtown Phoenix is pretty true for that too.
That's two examples. But yeah,
I mean, that's the only two livable places in Arizona. Anyway, let's get to the tech stuff.
Wow.
Okay. I didn't get a samosa, man. I'm really sorry. Come to
Yeah,
our
this
event.
guy's also.
Who didn't get a samosa? Who actually wanted a samosa and didn't get one? Okay. Try them, they're really good. Come to our events. We got samosas for you. I have literally seen every interview and Ananay has been featured in every Tren Black video. What project should a freshman be working on?
You should put that on the resume.
That's bragging rights. Put that on. That's dedication. I'll hire you.
That's my question.
I got you. You want a job? You're gonna get a job after this.
So, what project should a freshman be working on? You should be working on basically just take a platform. Okay? Just take like iPhone app development or web app development, and just start by making a to-do list app. Then get complex from there. You know, try recreating a Facebook kind of clone, or maybe like an app to host parties or events and all that stuff. Nothing's stopping me from actually getting that done. And you know, there are technologies like Firebase that make you, like, allow you to make those kind of apps in like a weekend. So it's all about putting time and effort into it outside of classes. but it's just the everyday apps that you see, just try to create a simplified version of them. And those will teach you some of the basic things about creating an app or a website.
Use ChatGPT for help. I've been using it a lot. It's fucking dope, guys. It's my only input on that.
Yeah, everyone's gonna get an XE after that.
Don't use it in your homework. I'm saying make side projects, ask ChatGPT some questions. It's a great teacher. I know it's very good advice, but I mean, we already answered the question about projects. I said, yeah, solve a real problem.
Yeah.
So if you're confused on how to do that, you're not really asking about CS, or you're just asking how to learn. So I hope you guys learn how to learn. Good luck.
What did you do to land your internship? We've already answered that, but is there any specific thing you want to ask about that? Okay, question about for you actually. What did you do to get your Intel internship?
Oh no, I spoke with the hiring manager at the career fair and I talked about my projects and he liked it and he said, your skills are valuable to this other project we are doing, and yeah, that's how I got my internship at Intel. Yeah.
Also this, to at least have rights to complain about not having an internship, at the very least you should apply to like 400 places. I think for that, just don't even complain. That's fair, right?
Like how I applied to 10.
Yeah, well you weren't complaining beforehand. I'm not saying everyone needs to do that, but
You know, one more thing. Okay. A little bit of a story. With hackathons, so go to hackathons. You know what? Hackathons are underrated. I did a lot of hackathons in high school, but I wanted to party on the weekends, so I didn't do that in college. But go to a hackathon. If that opportunity that's coming up, you're gonna meet so many people. You're gonna, force yourselves into actually creating something great over the weekend, and it's only good things that are going to come out of it, except for lack of sleep. But that's how I kind of got exposed to a lot of things, because you get to meet the more experienced people over there, and you get insight from judges and mentors. It's super nice. So go attend an hackathon. There was this one hackathon called Mac of the West hackathon that I attended. And I only went for it because I wanted an iPad, and I told my team, hey guys, we better fucking win the first place. And then we presented a prototype of an app, which was the redesigned version of Back to the West. And they gave us iPads, but also an internship at Back to the West, which we turned down, but hey, that's another way to get an internship, is to get involved with that event, get involved with the hackathons, because that if you win that, you shine in front of the sponsors of the companies or organizations that attend that event. What is your startup about?
You got that correct.
But it's in the space of AI. If you're an investor, and you can feel free, and I'll tell you more. How to get into Google? I've never gone into Google. Google?
I've done it to Google.
Weird flex.
Very proper flex, yes.
You got an offer?
From Google?
Shit. They never interviewed me. I ran there for 4 years. Never gave me an interview. Anyway. What's their interview like? What's Google's interview?
Google's a very weird process. First, let me start by saying, this is a weird goal to have, to very specifically want to get into Google. They don't care about you, bro. It's alright. Just get into a company. But as for what Google's interview is like specifically, I think it's pretty different, because you pass all the interviews and then team match, and depending on how that goes, you might still not get an offer. But the interviews aren't that hard. I honestly bombed my interviews. I'm pretty sure I bombed, but I still moved on to team matching. And then once you're in team matching phase, it just comes down to whatever your specific skill sets are. And if there's a team out there that I guess aligns with that, I specifically matched with this team in, I think, SoCal, and I was like, I'm not going to SoCal, so I rejected the offer. How's that for a flex?
Well, round of applause for this guy.
No, stop.
Okay. Anyway, so look, I think Google's interviewing is pretty stupid. They make fish climb trees. So say if you've been, working at scaling infrastructure for 6 years, right? They're still going to make you do data structures and algorithms, like reversing a binary tree and all that. All this garbage that you don't even use in your job, and that's what Google's going to make you do. On the other hand, Apple has a different interviewing process. What they do is you interview directly with the team. So if, say, 10 teams say no to you, you can always go to the 11th manager. Another tip, if you want to get an internship at Apple or at least get yourself out there, go onto LinkedIn and try to find an Apple software engineering manager and try to guess their email. So it's either going to be first name underscore last name, whatever, try the combination. And that's how I got my third internship at Apple, because after the second one, some stuff went wrong. But the third one, I figured I guessed the manager's email, got an interview, showed them my Swift project, and got the third internship on the Wi-Fi team.
Yeah, this is some underground strategies. Y'all should be paying extra for this.
Yeah, true.
Don't tell people that strategy. That's for you guys only. Do not share that strategy.
Yeah.
You don't want everyone to be doing that.
Yeah, cut that out of the live stream. They don't deserve to know.
Also do it carefully, or you can also get banned.
So you're not getting banned.
If you just email managers all over the company, you might get banned.
Then they're going to fucking ban you, yeah. They'll spam them, but definitely reach out.
Yeah, do it carefully.
Yeah. How do you secure a job after interning? So honestly, look, when we both graduated, the tech industry was fucked. Like, we're not even exaggerating that. It was fucked. Nobody was getting a job. Everybody was getting fucking laid off at that time, and nobody was hiring. The only way I got a job after interning was I met some people who ran a startup. So it was through Luminosity, and I got an offer from a company called Duffel. I think some people here know the delivery app called Duffel at ASU. So those were the two companies, and I went with the startup. So we didn't interview in ideal conditions, but typically, Amazon basically hires a lot of people. So that's the typical scenario. That's where you're typically expecting a job right out of college. What about your thoughts?
Yeah, when I was at Amazon, because my junior summer, I did get a return offer, and then I turned it down to go to Meta. Actually, funny side tangent. I actually accepted it and then reneged it, and then Amazon contacted ASU. So petty. But I did get a return offer from Amazon, and then I didn't take it. Then I went to Meta. I did not get a return offer from Meta. But in my defense, not a single person got a return offer from Meta. Nobody. The economy was weird. Meta specifically was just, always on the verge of bankruptcy. But I did get a job, and honestly, all my internships, none of that, I don't even know if that helped me getting my final job. It was my brother's old job. He knew the manager, I got a job. Let's try that, maybe.
Just the timing.
So, question for you: when you were interviewing with Meta, what specific skill do you think got you to Meta? Because for me, I had React Native, projects in React Native. I had my name on Facebook Security Hall of Fame, but they didn't even give me an interview. For you, what do you think got you an internship at Meta?
I have none of those skills. I don't have technologies. I'm just really good I'm decent at lead code. I'm pretty good at algorithms. I'm a math major, so I actually enjoy algorithms. And I'm pretty sure every internship I got, my final year was because I'm just good at algorithms. I don't actually have as much practical skills as Ananay here. But honestly, I think you can learn those skills on the job. It wasn't that hard.
All right, on to the next one. Which job in the companies you work on is most fun? Doesn't have to be necessarily a tech one. What do you think about it in the office so far? Okay, look, here's the thing. Look, honestly, the freshman year startup, where all the people were there, and just a small group of people, packing together, and then we would game and make ramen. It was just great. At Apple, it was a little, kind of corporate environment, a standard corporate environment that you experienced. They didn't care too much for the interns. They didn't have one celebration with wine, but that's about it. And also if you're not in the main building, and if you're in one of the satellite offices, it's sometimes not the best to be in one of the satellite offices because that gets really boring. So I guess that depends on the company. For me, I want to say, you know what, working remotely is the best. You can live your life.
Yeah, I work remotely and it's ruining my life. I have no schedule, but that's aside. Most fun, honestly, the reason that people ask, why did you choose Meta over Google, Amazon, and DoorDash engineering? The reason I chose Meta is because I was really stoked on the metaverse. I actually love VR, virtual reality. I thought it was a really cool problem. After I accepted Meta on all the forums, I was like, yes, VR. I want to work on VR. I want to work on Oculus. And then they put me on Instagram. So that kind of backfired. So it wasn't as cool as I was hoping it was going to be. But yo, you guys know that feature that Snapchat has? Where it's like, oh, 2 years ago today, you were doing this. And it reminds you, shows you an old thing. I made that for Instagram.
Can we have a round of applause for that?
Bro, you want them to clap for me so bad? But yes, did you ever get a notification on Instagram where it's like, oh, 2 years ago, you were doing this? Yeah, that was me.
Oh. Yeah, that's good. Anyways, next one. I was late and ate samosas left. Are there any samosas left? No? No. I'm really interested about knowing your favorite professor and favorite mentor outside the classroom.
That's a good question.
That's a good question. Who's your favorite professor?
I've never heard anyone ask that question. That's such a great question.
That's such a simple one. I want to say, look, even though he's a grad professor, taught operating systems to us. The thing is, it was so difficult, but really interesting. Okay, Jan Shoshitaishvili, he was also great security professor. So these two were my favorite professors and mentors because they make the class really fun. And at least in CSE 466, I learned more than in any CS class. So I think that goes beyond Shoshitaishvili. Who's yours?
Okay, guys, this is gonna sound good. Just trust me. Take Thad Botham for Philosophy 101, and you'll be really good at CS.
I think they're all CS majors. So I bet you.
Yes, and I'm a CS major too, and I credit my skills and algorithms and just general discrete math in taking Philosophy 101 with Thad Botham. He'll teach you the things you learn in discrete math, like modus ponens and the rules of logic, but he'll teach it to you in a way where it's not symbols. It's really hard to decipher symbols. You're gonna learn all of that, but in English and just in everyday arguments, using a proof on why free will doesn't exist. And it's a lot more interesting. And then that'll be intuitive. You'll enjoy that, and then you'll get to discrete math. And oh, it's the exact same thing. I think that's why discrete math is intuitive to me. I think a lot of people hate that class. But yeah, Thad Botham, Philosophy 101, just trust me.
Okay, don't take that class. If you're a freshman, don't take that class. Don't waste your time.
I took it as a freshman and it set me up for success.
Great. That was a great question, but you get a bullshit answer.
I didn't get bullshit. I'm gonna give you a very honest answer.
Okay, cool.
Philosophy is logic. It's like math.
Okay, I'm just gonna quickly go over all the questions because we have to wrap this up. Our career fair is actually worth it. Look, here's the thing. How many of you here are U.S. citizens? Show of hands. Okay, so career fairs typically at ASU, they have a lot of, companies that are hiring U.S. citizens only. For you guys, I think that's really good. For the internationals, including me, he told me about this for the career fairs, but I personally don't because most of them require sponsorship. You need to be a US citizen for that, or a green card. So, yeah, I mean,
the key is you have to make an impression on them for them to remember you after they go back and send out emails to the interested candidate. If that doesn't happen, then yeah, it's a waste of time. Yeah.
The thing is, the list of companies coming to the career fairs changes so fast that it depends on who's out there, So yeah. And then how do you find problems to solve? We already know that, try remaking what you see around you. And then, what are the basic prerequisites a developer should have? You should definitely know your way around Linux, Git, whatever you basically learn in CSC 360. And as a developer, I think you definitely need to know at least one platform. Again, one platform. Web or iOS or Android, web or iOS. So, how do we teach all that?
Yeah. Just
so,
go
show workshops. That's how we do the workshops. Again, 1 hour of your time.
Last question.
5 more. Okay. How do you make it to Luminosity? Again, won the hackathon, got into Luminosity. Again, networking. Networking is the most. Every job that I've gotten at ASU was through networking. First job working on the ASU app. The ASU app sucks, by the way, even the team that manages also knows that. But again, first hackathon, freshman year, at hackathon, we were sent there in the ASU app. Got a job through the CIO. Same with Luminosity. Won the hackathon, got to know the director, got the job. So again, all through word of mouth. Networking is the most powerful tool we have. Because when you apply, your resume either gets trashed or they're just combing through the resumes. Your resume is just like any other paper to them. So if you can go talk to them, that saves them time from the whole recruitment thing. And in fact, what they will do, if you're just a good candidate, they will post a job posting on ASU's website just for you to go and apply formally. They've already given you a job. And this has happened at least 3 times because they want to hire you and have to go through the system. Other people see it as, okay, they're actually hiring, but the reason is they want you to apply and go through it. So, same with SATCOM. I worked at this lab called SATCOM. I was part of DCSP, talked to the professor, made some changes to whatever the open source tool that they had, and she liked it and said that, okay, HR is going to make a job posting, just go apply quickly, finish the thing, we're going to accept you, and it's all done. Well, the rest of the world thinks that, okay, it's an actual job posting open to everyone. So that's kind of the dynamic behind that. Cover letter important? Is cover letter important? No. That's a very easy one. As someone taking CC 205, struggling to put the logic to code, what would you recommend?
Philosophy 101.
What?
Philosophy 101. It's logic. You're having problems with logic. Go learn logic from logic itself. Philosophy.
Okay, for that, I don't think it's a deal breaker. If you can't do CS 205, I mean, eventually if you practice it enough, you're gonna get good at it because nobody knows. Like if you are presented with, say, a reverse linked list, and you were told the answer later on, don't feel bad about it. It's part of the process. But remember it next time. Ensure you understand what's going on. Understand how linear search or binary search works. CSE 205. Don't fail it, of course, but if you put enough time to it, you'll succeed in it. It's not too hard. What class do you really find interesting? CSE 466, which was operating system security, CSE 365, and the most important one, intern mobile app development, CSE
335.
335. CSC 335. Yeah. Should I have also or whatever?
I like 355, theoretical CS. I like 310, the interest in algorithms. I like discrete math, and I took graph theory. That's cool.
Okay. Are you guys just selling Google Developer shirts? And I think this is the perfect segue. When I'm going to sell it, we're going to give it away. We actually have a quiz right now that we're going to do here. So, can you go to that? No. Yeah. Okay, scan the QR code. We're going to do a little quiz right here.
So basically, there are going to be some questions on the screen, and you have to answer on your phone. And whoever answers the most question most quickly basically wins on the leaderboard.
Exactly. But we didn't want to pay for it. They were only restricting us to 10 people.
And we have 2 bottles and 2 laptop cases to give away. So yeah.
Alright, is everyone on there? Alright, we're ready to go. Okay, 57, 58,
61.
61.
62. Nice.
Okay. Wow, more people than I thought. Okay, let's go. What does DSC stand for? Simple. Oh, people got that wrong? Okay, cool. That was just a test that, are you a bot or not? Okay. Okay, by the way, I see people from our team in this. You guys are not competitive as part of this, so. But I mean, if you were to get the prize, we can give it to second person. Okay, what does SAS stand for? Well, that one's close, actually. You know, I don't think anyone will know that. But it's also marketing, so probably do it. Oh, okay. Decent. That's called software as a service. It's basically the umbrella term for like everything. I think Google Docs, all these apps are all software as a service, right? Okay. Question 3. What is Google's cross-platform framework called?
This was in the slide.
We are going to teach this. Alright, yeah, it's called Flutter. React Native is by Facebook. Angular is also by Google, not cross-platform. Angular is by the way dying. And what was the fourth option? How frequently does our club host hands-on workshops?
Okay, some people may not know this from the expressions. Bi-weekly.
I did say twice a month, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's bi-weekly. where does Google I usually take place since 2016? I'll let you know the answer.
No, you shouldn't have been there, but it's fine.
Wait, what do you mean?
The office are closed.
Well, I mean, everybody knows where it is. I think so.
See?
Oh, shit! Oh, shit! Well, you did it dirty, man, with that one. Yeah. By the way,
It's just unbelievable.
it's just, no. Okay, I see. Wait, did it change? Okay. Wow. Jeff, I think you got it wrong. Google recommends asking developers in various technologies by giving them a special title. What is it? I can't even read the answers. Oh, okay. Oh. Oh shit. Okay, so it's called Google Developer Expert. It's a certification. Is it what is it? Certification?
Yeah.
Yeah. Does anyone watch Fireship here? It's a very popular YouTube channel. How many have seen Fireship here?
100 seconds.
Okay. So yeah, the 100-second videos. Fireship is actually a Google Developer Expert in Phoenix, Arizona. We've been trying to get him, but we have not been able to contact him.
Yo, screw that guy. He copied one of my videos.
Yeah, he copied one of his videos. Imagine. How many Google Developer students calls are there?
Second slide. Remember.
Man, do it. Go back in the question and see. Oh, actually.
This one. And yeah. Okay, nice.
Sarfraz. He's been killing it, man.
Yeah.
Oh, you just went that? Mixture same technology can be used interchangeably. Who watched the Apple event that had the Apple Vision Pro? Did everyone watch that? Nice. Did they get one? There's developer labs you can sign up for actually. If you learn Swift UI and make an app for Vision Pro, you can actually go to Apple's headquarters and try it out.
Okay, so we finished. Okay.
No, it's not. How long is the quiz?
Let's skip the last one. We're good.
Wait, did you skip it?
It's 8 questions. It's good.
Oh no, let's do it.
I don't think it's gonna work.
Okay.
Who's vice president? Okay.
Okay.
Okay. That Jacobs is also our member.
Yeah, top 3.
Abiru. Who's start for us? Start for us? Alright, you win. Can we have a round of applause for him?
Oh, yeah. Take a picture.
Am I supposed to go? No, right? What do you want to go for? I think so.
Okay. So, what do you want? You want model or? Yeah. Yeah, take the model. Okay. Second place. Who was second place? Okay. No, Zeal is one of ours. Who's ours? Phil's Scar.
And
Okay.
who's he? Okay. Yeah. Nice.
Cool. All done? No, it's all done. It's top three.
One more.
Okay, one more. We're two more. You want to have two more? We go back to. Go back.
Oh, he's third.
Yeah, okay, just one more then.
Okay.
And good
Cards.
All right, that's all. Thank you guys for coming, and yeah, please do come to our workshops. They're really fun, and yeah.